This is practice A for section 8.2. I had already recorded this lesson and something happened, so that's why the numbers are already here. They're telling us to find the indicated measure in this parallelogram, HIJK. This little mark, or this symbol, means that this figure is a parallelogram. So they could just tell you, hey, it's a parallelogram. They could show you by putting those parallel marks, or they could put this little symbol. They also ask you to explain how you know these measures. Your explanation is just the theorem. I'll state it, you can write it. So for number 21, H to I, how long is this top? Well, we know the bottom is 16, so the top is 16. Opposite sides are congruent. Number 23, G to H, how long is this piece right here? In a parallelogram, we know that the diagonals bisect each other. So if that's 8, that's 8. Diagonals bisect each other. Number 25, measure of angle KIH. Angle KIH is this guy right here. It's the one with the two arcs on it. It's going to be the same measure as its alternate interior angle, remember? So those are the same. What's the measure of angle KJI? That's this big angle right here. It's the same measure as the one that has the one arc up here. So it's 84. Opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent. In number 29, we need to find the measures of angles in a parallelogram. They don't give us a picture. They don't really give us angle measures. All they tell you is this. The measure of one interior angle of a parallelogram is twice the measure of another angle. Find the measure of each angle. So you could draw yourself a parallelogram. Notice how I didn't just draw a shape that looked like a parallelogram. I made marks on it that indicated that it is a parallelogram. What I did was I made, and it's hard to see because I already wrote the angle measures in there. One of the angles is twice as big as the other. So I made one angle 2x and the other angle x. So those two angles are consecutive because we know the opposite angles are the same. So if one angle is twice as big as the other, they're definitely adjacent or consecutive angles. Add those together, and they have to be supplementary. Your consecutive angles need to be supplementary. So add those together, and you get 3x equals 180. Solve for x, you get x is 60. So that angle is 60, that angle is 60. Opposite angles are the same. And then obviously 2x is 2 times 60, so those are 120. The other thing to be aware of just when you're drawing a picture, just so the appearances are to scale, make sure that the smaller angle is the acute angle. Number 30, same deal. You can draw the picture again if you like. One interior angle is 30 degrees more than the other. So make one angle x and make one angle 30 degrees more than x. Add those together, set them equal to 180 because those are consecutive interior angles. Once you have x, plug it back in. That's all you do.